A survey was conducted at the University of Denver concerning the dining facilities on campus.
74 students responded to our survey, and almost 70% had some sort of unlimited meal plan at the university. 75% of the respondents eat at least one meal in a university-owned dining facility every day. 33% of these people ate approximately 3 meals a day in the dining halls. This shows how influential the dining hall food is on an average student's diet.
I started in 2006,
Okay.
but I have been working on college campuses since 1976.
And when did you actually come to DU?
September of 2011.
A majority of students do think about where their food comes from, and they do care about what they are eating. 80% of students do want their food coming from local and organic farms.
When asking the director of dining at DU about where the food comes from, he did not have a clear answer.
Well, the best I can tell you, meat comes from a cow and the produce comes out of the ground. The reason that Sodexo does what it does in purchasing, they have an arm, I call it an arm, it's a whole division of people responsible for making those decisions, and I trust them. I trust them in finding and selecting the best quality, the best packaging, the best products that they could actually provide to me as an operator. I trust them to do that so I could spend my time learning from you what we can do better.
Students were asked if they would rather buy a $2 chicken breast from a factory farm or a $5 chicken breast from a local and organic farm. 82% of these people said they would spend more and buy the organic chicken.
Organic is even more expensive, as expensive or more expensive than local. We know that from our sustainable dinner. I think somebody mentioned how much they liked it. Well, we enjoyed it too, but it was outrageous. Some of the prices on it was, again, 3 times as expensive to get organic as it was to get what we had, say, normally have been buying.
Interestingly enough, when students were asked if they were willing to pay 3 times more for their on-campus dining, 74% of people said they would not. These same students said they would spend 2.5 times more on the organic piece of chicken. When looking on the small scale, people are willing to pay more for their food, but on the large scale, they are not willing to commit to paying more.
If they don't want to spend more money, what would they be willing to give up? Would they be willing to give up 3 or 4 choices on the salad bar to have one choice organic? Would they be willing to sacrifice hamburgers one day so the chicken on the menu can be local organic? Would they be willing to give up something, instead of having 3 or 4 entrees, would they have 2 entrees or 1 entree?
It all boils down to what healthy means to you and how much you would be willing to pay for it. If you don't want to pay more, what would you be willing to give up?
Making little changes will start the bigger movement towards sustainable food in the DU dining halls and around the world.